And we are live again today. Second time today. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a fabulous day or morning. If you're Australian, I'm watching you. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day so far. And hello Robert, how are you doing? Oh, I want to burp. So you may be wondering why I am on Discord. Well, that is because, you beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I want to promote it pretty much. It's just that's not really been said. If you wish to join me on the Discord server, I was the first one to like. You spelled one as in you won something. You didn't win anything. No. So if you want to join the Discord server, you can do. Just yeah. Join the link on the top right of my screen. It should take you there. Link in the description as well. That should work. But yeah, come say hi or anything. It'd be great to come see you guys and say hi and everything. Don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm now debating whether I should put on my webcam or not. Tempting, very tempting. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Well, just gotta make sure everything is working a-okay. If it isn't, I'm going to cry very, very loudly. I'm joking, I'm not going to, but... Oh, I got a private message. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so as I was saying, if you guys want to join my Discord server, come say hi to beautiful people like the Vel Crane, who yeah, Texan Booed, very nice friend. Very nice person. I think you'll get along with very nice. DDK, who used to play Reggie. He's a mechanical bot. Hasran, lovely, lovely person. It is fine if you don't like. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. But yeah, if you want to come join, come say hi, go ahead. Because I'll be doing this for the next 3 or so hours. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, just come join my Discord. It'll be lovely to see you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now moving on to more pressing matters. Fallout. Now, I've been enjoying this game for fucking bits for this week, and I have not gonna lie, I have been spamming it on my Discord. Well, not my Discord server. Well, I have on my other Discord server that I own, but yeah, I've been spamming it all over my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie. So I can understand if it's a little bit annoying that I am controller if I am playing this way too much, but yes, I have. But hey, there's 1 people to watch. Come say hi. It's my first time playing this game and it's been out for like 4 years. That's embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. I can. Wow. 16, nearly 17 hours of gameplay. And I've done fuck all. I'm working on a new base while watching you. Sweet. I'll be there after. Leather armor offers additional protection against energy damage. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Every issue of Outstandingly Awesome Tales you collect adds a version of the Outstandingly Awesome perk, which grants a unique bonus like more damage inflicted at night or improved radiation resistance. That is pretty cool. There's other ones as well, I'm pretty sure. This guy, not gonna lie, looks kind of badass. Look at him, just fucking boots, leather armor, pretty light. He's got a massive fuck off pistol that looks like massive. What else to say there, really? If I get tired, I probably will end up turning off my camcorder. Camcorder, fucking webcam. Because I'm gonna be fucking tired as shit. And my arm is really fucking itchy. Jesus Christ. Okay, good to get into load up sec. Now, I've done some extensive done some research, and this is important. I've got to follow this red line from this point here.
7 and A. Some sort of code?
Some sort of code. Yeah, some sort of code. So I've got to follow this. Oh, my game's laggy. So I've got to follow this line, and it takes me to a bunch of wannabe spies, apparently. So I can't lose this red line. There you go. A bit of XP. Bastards. Okay, now we're going back on ourselves. Nobody knows what's on the other side of the street as well. Oh yeah, I defeated a swan yesterday. Piece of shit. Why are they landing there? Hey, dude. Why are you here?
That's all. It went dark.
Anyway. So I need you to travel down here. Lucky swan. Piece of shit.
Don't make me come find you.
Go on, Brotherhood, you got this.
I hear something.
Oh, hello. Oh, we'll go. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, here we are.
Now a 6 and an O.
Here we are. Let's continue on. Right. Bitch. Wow, dog collar. Oh. The pain. The pain. I'll do for now. So where do I go from here? Do I keep going up here and it takes me around? Oh yes, here we are.
3I.
Oh, I was here not too long ago, I think. If that person's dead. Yeah, and up here. Along here. More dead riders. Oh, fuck a duck. here.
There it's
Go along here.
What is it? Someone there? Come on!
Yeah. I'm trying to shoot his the explosive because I know that's the weakness. Of course, the chip. The key. Ah, T. Can't be British without some tea, right? Right, so I'm gonna have to follow this fucking. Yeah, go around here. Fuck you. Okay, let's keep shotgun at all times.
That sound, what is it?
Go along here. Round here. Is that up here or down? No, down here. Oh, good neighbour. Okay. This thing is the shit. Go along there, go up here.
Playing games with me, huh?
Okay.
Someone there?
Okay, now I'll throw away the... T51, even though that's probably better than the one I have now.
Arid stuff. What? Who's there?
Missed twice on 50-50. There we go. That's what I needed. That was not what I needed. Explosive. Go around here. See more for the blood trail yet. Oh god, my game is lagging a bit. Oh Jesus, I might turn down quality just a tiny bit. Go along there. Back around here. Here. Oh shit. As I was saying, continue. I might turn down the game quality a bit. My friends. And I need some easy num-nums. Old North Church. Try to charge it. Jesus. Oh, chandelier. He's in bad days. Okay, anyway. Doors are just wall. 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 Okay. One sec. Come on, you can close. So that I'm waiting for fucking Google to close on my. There we go. Look now. Let's try that. Frames are going down again. Great. T. Take time to load, honestly, I'm not fast. Thank you. Alright, let's continue. Oh, I didn't even be up here, but he's joking. Oh, I guess I'm going back down. Okay, look for either a doorway or a secret doorway. Like that one over there. Well, I'll take that guy's toothbrush. God. Duct tape! 20% more damage against ghouls. Interesting. Boom. Oh my hello! Bitch. 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 Fuck you and your gold watch, I'll take it. Imagine if you can have this in power armor, how cool would that be?
So, that's not right. It spins. So it starts with R? No. Have to start over.
I think, if I remember, it's railroad. And D. Oh, it worked.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go who the hell?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's
Hey Joel,
true,
how's it going?
you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
To punch you in the face.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book.
These kind of changes are deeply
I'm the
felt by
leader
the
of the
Fallout
railroad.
community. Also,
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
We having fun yet? We having fun yet?
Don't try anything, stranger.
The open lined up first review encapsulates much of the game's reaction among my fans of these. Fallout 4 is a good game, but isn't much of a good Fallout game. Ah.
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong.
Interesting.
The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
Take it.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
Shut up, Marley. I feel like I don't really have a choice.
Made up your mind. We decode the Courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Hey.
Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes.
Hey, don't
Encryption
try and be a
algorithms.
stranger.
All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Hey there.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a
Oh.
question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
Could you elaborate?
Answer with your gut on this. Your heart. If you had to put yourself in danger to save a synth, would you do it?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your
I mean, I
skills,
saved
your
Valentine. He's
beliefs.
a synth.
Normally, we'd try and recruit you, but right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute, and in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
I feel like I do more damage at this point. Okay. If level goes, you can take a B and instantly gain plus 10 damage resistance. Okay. Okay. So I'm just having a look as of right now of what could be useful. That'd be nice. Oh, that'd be nice as well. Tom says he's thinking on last stream about going over to thingy. Level 20. Look up in the sky. Adamantium. I assume that you can get all these once you reach max level. There is no map. Okay, so I can just get all of these at some point. So if that's so, That is gorgeous. Keep your distance long, your kill count high. Non-automatic. Takes a long ass time, like complete every mission, every DLC kind of time. Oh, I get you. And I suppose all the random NPCs and everything too. If you're lucky to find them all. Then again, I suppose they just respawn, don't they? So. That'll be interesting. I don't know what to do here. I suppose I can go bottle caps. There's going to be more bottle caps. There you go. Okay, so what? Talk with Deacon. Return the Virgin.
We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here.
Okay. Onwards. Valhalla. Oh, it's around here, isn't it? So how many DLCs are there in this game? Because I may purchase them. Just for the extra bits. But it depends if people like the streams. Off what? Oh god. Oh god. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go back over to the glow. What the fuck is that? Oh, was this the raider stuff? If you start a fight you can't finish, try putting away your weapon and you. Yeah, I like that feature. I've gotta hurry though. So I know it's radioactive. Probably fucking everywhere.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh god, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could.
How so?
From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you.
But is my
Wasn't
microphone
easy.
fine here?
These hands
I hope
are
so.
ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Excuse me.
Don't you have work to be doing?
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Right. I'll talk to the Minutemen. Then again, I should probably talk to... I'm not talking to the railroad, they're dodgy people. I think I'll talk to the Minutemen. I'm the general there, of course. If they can't do anything... Oh, the Brotherhood. They basically pick which faction you'll have ultimately side with. Okay, so... Brotherhood of Steel, they have the armor, they have the weapons. The Minutemen, they're gonna have the reputation of, you know, helping everyone and being the good guys.
We've got to get out of here before we turn into ghouls.
And then, hang on, and then we have the Railroad, who I really don't like, really, so.
What do you need, General?
All you need to know is there's a machine that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there.
Looking forward to that chair.
Shut up, Mama Murphy.
Helping me like this.
Looking forward to that chair. You're so helpful.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers,
Okay, don't
people.
care.
Just gotta have the right tools.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Not now.
It's up to you,
Oh,
man.
fuck. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, didn't you?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmission. Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway,
As an achievements require each side different factions this point forward.
making something
Alrighty.
work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah. I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Right, so. Okay, so I kind of like the Minutemen. They seem more relatable in this kind of situation. Lag, why not? I find them a lot more relatable in this situation. You know, like, you're just survivors, so I'm gonna help them the most. Okay, it's gonna be big, so I'll build it behind this house right here.
At least it's not raining.
Back of the house, aren't you? Oh, you're over here, I forgot.
Nothing I hate more
Seems to
than
be
raider
growing well.
scumbags.
It is.
Run into any? Put a few down for me.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Right.
Yeah?
Oh, the happiness is going down. Luckily, I think I just have the resources. Just probably not power. Okay. $22, $7. Okay. Let's make some generators. This is the most beautiful design I've ever seen in my life. Being totally sarcastic, obviously. So I need another connector. There we have it. Real fucking messy job, I got it. Okay.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me grab some power armor first.
Don't worry about it. Got plenty of more things to tweak.
Huh?
What are you building?
Okay, I don't have aluminium. Plus 010. Thought I had some literally like 2 seconds ago. Okay, let's get the T-51 armor then. What it'll do. Right, let's do this shit. Okay, let's go.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. I'll start scanning for it. Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
Oh.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Oh shit. I'm in the Institute. What's it look around a minute? Duct tape. Gee. Don't get tired. I don't really want to show me run my eyes that much. Okay, there you go. Oh no, hang on, and again. There you go. Okay, let's continue. Starting to get bloody tired, I don't want to be rubbing my eyes 24/7. Camera on.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Father?
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It's stuck.
To be fair, it's a very nice place.
Useless.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
Jesus.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story. But I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite
And your father's younger.
encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Sean, she loved you so much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, To have some amount of revenge. What else can I say? To eat?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us.
I am.
There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
For now, it is enough that you understand that the Institute really is devoted to the betterment of humanity. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
I still need that serum, so... Well, that's mind-blowing. That father is my son. Now I've got to figure out how to get out there. Well, that's mind boggling. Anywho, I found my son. I think I've gone too far. Oh yeah, way too far. Okay. There we go.
You're here. Glad you made it.
You're creepy. Oh, his silence.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Doctor. They weren't
I don't know.
You really are.
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Well,
long
all right.
past their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie
If you ask
Fenimore.
me,
You can
they
think
were
of me
built
as the
pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities...
Uh-huh. It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too,
That's my chair.
because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Right.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Advanced Systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
That was productive.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Right. It's a bitch then. Got it.
will start the next trial. The dosage will be a protocol, sir. Authorized personnel
Scanning.
only.
Subject.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together?
Hi there.
Be careful wearing that.
Targeting package
You might be
upgrades I asked
mistaken for a brotherhood
Maybe I should
of
take some
steel
courses
soldier.
with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't.
We're all looking
Enough
forward to
friction as
working
it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
I'm curious to know what happened with Valentine. He was a rogue synth. Or he actually just escaped in general.
Sir?
Oh, sorry about that.
And remember to record every single
Bioscience. Interesting. Okay.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side. I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think? I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject. They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity? Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division. Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Oh, yes.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Talk to father. So I need to get a serum for doohickey.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Do I have to go back up? Whee! Oh God, excuse me. Father's place is on the ground, isn't it? Yes.
Hey there.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Let's see what you have.
Oh shit, here comes the bad boys. Oh shit, okay. so expensive. But do I have anything that is good for selling? Minigun, Galaxy pistol, don't use anymore. Random ball I found. So sacks. Don't use that anymore. All that. Wait. No, I'll have back. Then again, I could buy a better gun. Oh, fucking plasma guns. Oh, excuse me. Although I'm not gonna lie, they're not exactly that much powerful compared to other guns. I suppose a sniper rifle won't hurt. Let's give this a try. Button.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I'll take a look, sure.
Okay. You.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Terminal should open this. Security's too good.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Oh, I want to go down. Oh god. Go down to my father, I mean son. I might as well look at Discord until how do we get down? says he's underneath, but I can't get to him.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Allie,
What's on your mind?
who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Huh.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying. You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Hey.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Rude.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
Apparently this is completely legal. Thank you. How the fuck do we get downstairs? Am I just...
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was. But I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it
If you
switched
encounter
on
a
by
hazardous
mistake.
chemical spill,
I was just shutting
please
it
alert
down.
the facilities
Was that a
division
stutter?
immediately.
Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties. Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Good to see you.
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Volkert.
I've killed one of you before.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the facilities division.
So where the fuck am I meant to go? If this sends me up, I'm gonna cry. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where do you want me to go? Never mind, I know where I'm going now. You want me to go? Okay. Okay. I know I'm going now. Thank you, Ian, for telling me. How do I get up there?
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Us here. Oh, stairs here, lovely. Well, at least I know I'm going out properly. Or am I? Well, apparently I don't. Great. Oh, it's stressful. It's stressful.
No use.
Oh. Hello, son.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
So where's this course? It's on I didn't mean to place a marker. Alrighty. Wait, didn't they say of that thing that we can put it? We can go wherever we like with it. So we've now got the Institute to worry about. If there's gold displayed next to it, it means there's several levels higher than you.
Hope you ain't one of them synths, here to spy on me.
Yeah, you guys have the wrong interpretation. Unless I do. I really hope the father isn't lying to me, or I'm going to shipwrecks.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
All right, let's go.
Right behind.
Blah, blah, blah.
Where's my shotgun? Okay.
We should keep moving. Thought I heard something. Oh, no. I think we're being shadowed. Right here, right here. I'm hit.
Of course, the 4% up my life. Try again. Guess I'm right then. Obviously when I go over there, you're not gonna like it. And when I say that, I mean actually when I go over here. Okay. How do we get up there? From the boat. Okay. I think that's going to turn off all the turrets. So in that case it's worth it. Fuck it. Okay. Let's continue on. What's that? Oh, for God's sake. Jesus. Okay.
You are so dead!
Okay. Okay, cover. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what weapon is. What the shit was that? Excuse me? Okay, try again.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
Good, let's go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, I'm playing hero. Also just not moving.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutral right behind you, sir.
Yes. Okay. So what am I doing here? Okay.
Right here. Right here.
Alright, thank you. Right.
No sign of him now.
Okay, so let's go this way. God. So how do we get over there? Around there, alright. Right, come on closer, let's go. Yeah, around there. Well, that was a fail. I don't think this was actually how I was meant to be on here, but it's okay.
Shit! Lost.
Or was it?
Just getting warmed up over here.
Oh, fuck a donkey. Guess this fucking speed runner through this time. Okay. Thank you. Was he shooting a fucking nuke or something? Okay. Come on, keep walking. Okay. It is you.
Nice try.
I'm dead. How do you expect me to defeat two guys with fucking RPGs that shoot nukes? I'm dead. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Oh, there's a rampage right here. Fuck up here.
This is bullshit.
What are you doing, huh? just... Okay, try one more time. Otherwise, I'm just leaving the stream here for today. No, not at all. Not at all.
Light him up!
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, man, come back! I was having fun! Turn up, you're dead! Loot on you better be worth it!
Keep your eyes open. I think these assholes using a stealth.
Still alive? Good. I was starting to get bored.
You first.
Check your ammo levels.
How do we get up from here? Yeah. Okay. Let's go up further.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Bingo.
What's this? Let's see what his weapon is first. A shotgun. From looks for it, looks like a PPSH.
Yes.
Let's go.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
Gabriel, you aren't who you think you are. You're a synth, and we're here to take you home.
Sin? What the hell are you talking about? I remember my whole life. I know where I grew up and who my parents were. Explain that to me.
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
What? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out.
Better make Nice work, sir. Altus is set. This is X688. Ready to relay with your claim set.
Go. Maybe I'm gonna look at Discord quickly. Okay.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Okay.
Safety first, sir. We've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How can this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Excuse me.
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Need aluminium, sir. Sweet. No, there's a fuck ton of equipment in there. Oh god, I saw a fat man as well. That's something I say often, as you can tell. That's weird, why'd I do that?
Son.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. but it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to
John,
keep
you
this
are a
small.
synth, aren't you? Definitely. Of course. I am robot. Well, I can inform the Brotherhood. Ooh. Well, with that little mission, I sided with the Minutemen, but I'm now doing works for the Institute because I found my son and I want to do missions for them because they're different. So, you know.
Dumb and Ugly had a child.
I don't know yet. I don't know who I'm joining with at the end. I suppose we'll find out, won't we? I feel like if I tell the Brotherhood of Steel, they may understand.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and
The name is Shadow Shark 69, Space 69.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep
Go
your
find
mind
your
on the
oil.
mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like expecting an argument to happen because one happened earlier on the stream, so I'm kind of like, yeah. Okay, let's fast travel. Hideously mutated two-legged ragstag is a pathetic creature that will likely run at a sign of contact. But if forced to fight, it can prove a deadly opponent. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, I would have my my webcam on, but one, it's quite dark, and two, I'm tired. And throughout most of the stream, no one was watching it, which I find amusing to say the least, but oh well. Because at night time's a bad time. That deer looks like me. Oh. So what should I do? Should I... Now, Crane, I know what you're going to say, and you're going to be very biased about it. You said yourself about that. So I'm thinking, should I take out... Oh, fuck my life, 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 fuck my life. Should I do what the Brotherhood of Steel wishes? Or yeah, should I do what the Institute wishes, or the Brotherhood of Steel?
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, watch your watch your tone. I've been waiting for you. Watch your tone.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover.
Sure.
The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. Requesting backup relay now.
Fuck it. I've got to get in there. Actually, I feel I shouldn't be targeted. Oh, really? I shouldn't be targeted during this because I'm technically allies of both sides. I'm stuck. Hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, get the fuck out of the way.
What's that noise?
Ooh, these guys do good damage. I see some foods. Oh, wrong one. I'll do.
Please stand still.
So where are these Sims? Oh. Oh. Good shit. We see something with a plus. I'm taking it. Oh my god, yes. That is gorgeous. I'm about to finish making somebody up. It's for him. Alrighty. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go and put this on. This is good. Oh, hello. What am I doing not looting? That happened. Oh, if you hold X you can pick up... Okay, I did not know that. Well, for me it's hold X, for you guys might be hold whatever take button it is. Okay. Good. dun 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 dun. Hmm. I got a Corso. I feel like my son is going to hate me after this. And I did all this journey for nothing. I don't know whether to say oh well or break my legs. I'll take that. That's better than what I have now. Ah. There's a theory that he isn't your son, he's a synth replacement. That will explain some things, yes.
Hi.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Now I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, which I assume is through here. Yep. Fuck me. I should have please don't. Load now. No promises. It would make sense because he's working with the fucking institute, but you know. Don't tell me like that, John. What? You now got me confused. Oh, don't tempt. Wait, tempt you of what? What am I tempting you with? I did over encapsulate. Yes. I see good stuff. I look. It's better than what I have right now, so I'm gonna take it. Look where this guy dies. Like, yeah. I'm already murdering armor, so technically yeah.
I'm heading to the Green Rail.
Gotta kill the courier.
That settlement we can
So where's the courier? Took me a second. Took me a second, it's not fair. Fuck, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Now I've got to find a way to get it all back over. Okay, this is what I don't need. Recreations of a potato. What? Am I just... you guys seeing stuff in chat that I'm not? Because... what? Well, that's just called, being autistic. So, I do tend to struggle with words and stuff and everything. Where's the courier? Did I already kill him? Oh, hello. Oh my god, I can take down a vertebrate. What? If I was against the Brotherhood still, I'd probably be able to fight one. I know who you are, Logan. Wait 1 second. Oh, right, I was just checking something. So where the fuck is the courier? Oh, I assumed you just disappeared. Kilo's among us. I don't see the messages from him. Unless he said hi and I didn't see it, because... Where are you going, Crazy?
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Yes. Got to supposed to be up here. You can stay. Stay. Gravis gone. I need you. Heartburn hurts. Oh, I've been here before, so I must have been above it this entire time. Or was this the entrance?
Gonna be a good fight!
My son, where are you? I feel like he's over there. There. Well, that was easy. He's pissed.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Still love you. It's pathetic. Was it worth it? Just an experiment.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I feel like he made you an experiment. Yes, he did. So what happened? I let him go. Yeah, I let him go.
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so stupid?
I made the call. I don't have to explain myself to you.
No, you do. You at least owe me an explanation. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
I'm the parent.
What if I don't want to represent the Institute? Have you thought about that?
To be quite honest, no, I hadn't considered that. It would be such a poor decision on your part. I had not given it much thought.
I can't do it, Sean. I can't be a part of this anymore.
I am very sorry to hear that. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Father. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the Institute's plans. I hope you can find some amount of peace.
I dreamed of you as an adult for so long. Here you are. And I'm so disappointed.
Goodbye, Father.
You are now enemies with the Institute. I'm going to return to Institute after I just got kicked out of it. Oh, never mind. What the? That's a line glitch. Alright. Oh, so I have two different missions, one to report to Elder Max and one to report to... Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm not... So all I've done is made enemies with the Institute. And took their armor, but I don't think I have their teleportation thing anymore, so I can't... Yeah. Well, I'm not on a quest to find my father anymore. That's shitty. Did you let Dr. Lee from the Institute... no I didn't. I should have, actually.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Max.
Yeah, I probably should have, actually. Just don't ask. Just don't ask. I have heartburn. It hurts. I suffer from heartburn quite frequently, actually, so...
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
Oh shit, I'm in shit by...
I didn't realize it would make you so angry.
Didn't realize? Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Well, I'm sorry, Dad. Even though you're not actually my dad, but still Dad. Was that an important mission? I hope not. I'm sure there's ways around.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Wow. Moving on. I'm sure there's a backup plan for not getting Dr. Lee. If there isn't, my bad, I'll play again, but...
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute...
Hey, Game Girl, how you doing?
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand.
It's
Technology I don't understand. I'll get this holotape to
someone.
Proctor Quinlan.
Oh no, don't worry.
I'm dying to find out what's on it.
That sounded really suspicious, but alright, it's someone I know. And a friend of other people in the group.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you.
Why are you saying
So,
ah?
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This story
Logan, no. Just no. That's not. No. She's already got a girl, boyfriend. Sorry, I was going to sound like a lesbian there, Game Girl, but no, I'm not in a relationship.
Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty.
Game Girl has already got a lover, so.
Piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it as badly as we do.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it in the first place. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
I've got Liberty Prime. Oh shit. And yeah, sounds of it.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU, and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Ooh. I think so, yeah. That's fine, huh? Good time, actually. I don't have any of this stuff. Ah, so you've been playing this game for 4 years and you've never seen this side. Interesting, very interesting. Jesus. Oh! Oh! Look at that. Okay, let's... So you head back to Diamond City, but first I'm going to head over to Sanctuary. This must link in with everything else, so I can't really see a problem with it. Well, even if I am a dumbass for forgetting that, even though you know I forget stuff anyway, then I'm showing you something new, so prepare yourself. As I just go over here and plonk some new power armor stuff up. I didn't mean to take all of that. Okay. Fuck a duck. How long was the stream? 3 hours. I'll finish in a second. But look at this beautiful masterpiece. Let me just talk to Preston about the Institute, then I'll stop stream.
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
I say we attack. Take the fight to the Institute.
I'm all for that, but we don't have any way to hit them yet. You should give Sturgis that holotape with the Institute data on it. With any luck, he can use it to find some way in. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
That makes sense.
Excellent.
Critical hits of unarmed and melee damage just fucked. Sweet. Well guys, I'm gonna end it here and gonna play games with people. So thank you for watching, and yeah, might be streaming this tomorrow. So 13th today, 14th tomorrow. Oh no, I'm going to competitions tomorrow, so I won't be streaming till late tonight. Tomorrow maybe. So yeah, ciao.